Good evening, and I'm Marc Lamont Hill. Welcome to Black News Tonight. The family of Ronald Greene and activists are calling for the arrests of Louisiana troopers involved in his murder. The NAACP, National Urban League, and other groups held an online news conference and rally today. The incident happened back in 2019, but video of the incident was just recently released to the public. It shows several troopers beating, tasing, and dragging Greene, ultimately leading to his death. Activists say the video, without a doubt, shows that Greene was murdered and that a crime was committed. According to state police captain Nick Manali, the troopers involved have already been disciplined while awaiting the results of the federal review. But Greene's family, they're calling for more to be done. They want the troopers behind bars.
It hurts the hell out of me to even say my son was murdered. I just want to thank everyone here, the legal team I have, and everyone that it takes to organize this facade, this cover-up of murder. It's so disrespectful to the state of Louisiana to continue this, to run this through, hoping that eventually it'll lose traction. For some reason or other, it'll just die away, which is not going to happen. Because this is for my son.
A rally was held earlier this afternoon to spread awareness about Greene's case. Participants pushed for the passage of the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, which would ban chokeholds, put prohibitions on no-knock police raids, and create a national registry for officers who are disciplined for serious misconduct. 2 Tacoma, Washington police officers are now facing charges in the death of Manuel Ellis. He died last year after telling the officers he couldn't breathe as he was being restrained. Christopher Burbank and Matthew Collins are both facing second-degree murder charges, while Timothy Rankin faces first-degree manslaughter charges. Police were responding to claims that Ellis was trying to break into occupied cars at a red light. Officers originally said the 33-year-old was the aggressor, but 2 witnesses with video came forward and said that Burbank and Collins attacked Ellis without provocation. Rankin is accused of putting pressure on Ellis's back, even as Ellis told him he couldn't breathe. 5 Tacoma officers have been paid home leave pending the charging decision. Calls for police reform can be heard all around the nation, and as the family of a teen killed by officers makes a big announcement, so too is the department responsible for his death. BNC's Eric Cox has more.
Please stop! Stop right now!
The moment before 13-year-old Adam Toledo was shot and killed by Chicago PD in late March, captured on body cam. He would have turned 14 this week.
He deserves to be here right now, celebrating his 14th birthday with his friends and family.
In honor of the teen, Toledo's family announcing the creation of Adams Place, a rural sanctuary for at-risk boys.
We want Adams Place to be the kind of place where boys can learn and grow and have a chance to fulfill their ambitions.
The deadly encounter with the teen occurring after a foot chase.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Other recent chases also ending in death, prompting Chicago police to change policies on foot pursuits.
We took the best of each of the policies and tried to bring forth a gold standard.
Under a new interim policy, a foot chase is only permitted if there is cause for an arrest or if an individual has committed or is about to commit a crime. Officers also prohibited from pursuing a person on foot if either they or that person is injured. And police must always have their body cams recording before a chase begins.
Will this give officers an opportunity maybe to slow things down and have a better outcome when they're trying to capture suspects? And the answer is a resounding yes.
The public offered a chance to weigh in through webinars and community conversations before the new policy becomes official.
We likely will hear something that we didn't think of. And we want the benefit of hearing that from the community that we need to include in this policy.
The new interim policy will go into effect on June 11th, with a final updated version coming sometime in September after public comment is taken into consideration. In other news, the co-founder of Black Lives Matter, Patrisse Cullors, says she's stepping down. This comes following what she calls a smear campaign from a right-wing group and other black organizers. Cullors has been at the head of the BLM Global Network Foundation for nearly 6 years and will no longer be the executive director of the movement's foundation. She says she's leaving to focus on other projects, including the upcoming release of her second book and a multi-year TV development deal with Warner Brothers. Recently, she was accused of using money from the foundation to purchase a Southern California home. Cullors spoke with me right here on BNT about the controversy.
You're doing something that many people haven't done, Black women at the forefront. That is hard to comprehend, that's hard to understand, but I promise you that what I have done, with what other BLM leaders have done in the organization, and what we're trying to do is get Black people free.
Cullors' last day with the BLM Foundation will be tomorrow. Her book, An Abolitionist's Handbook, is set to be released on October 5th. Her first TV project debuts in July. Monday marks 100 years since the deadly massacre in Tulsa, Oklahoma began. For 2 days, a prominent Black community known as Black Wall Street was destroyed. A white mob entered the Black section of Tulsa called Greenwood, burning homes, destroying businesses, and terrorizing the community. The state declared a death toll of 36, but statements from witnesses and historians fear that total number really was closer to 100. Much of that is due to some victims' bodies being burned beyond recognition and being unceremoniously buried. The intricate details of what happened during this attack are not taught in schools, and much of what people know coming from films about the massacre. But there are survivors and descendants of this crime who want everyone to know that what happened 100 years ago is still impacting the Greenwood community.
You know, everyone is celebrating like it's a celebration. It's not a celebration. It is a commemoration. And for descendants like me, it is a benchmark to show we are still stagnant. We have not grown in the right direction. We have not done the right thing. And so that's what this centennial reminds us of. And we just want our voices to be heard, and we're tired of being falling victim to the empty symbolism that is happening through murals, through we had some park benches dedicated to us so we could sit and reflect about what happened, a tree dedication, and none of that is reparations. None of that is repair for the loss that has happened.
Tulsa is still looking for victims from the massacre. In 2018, Tulsa's current mayor began a search at Oak Lawn and Rolling Oak cemeteries and the Canes, a homeless encampment. Researchers found at least 12 remains in coffins in the Oak Lawn Cemetery, and they'll keep looking to see if we find any more. The pressure is on for UNC's Board of Trustees. They've been served with a proposal to award academic tenure to journalist Nicole Hannah-Jones. Hannah-Jones, founder of the 1619 Project, was denied tenure last week, and the news stirring controversy among faculty, students, and alumni alike. She announced in April that she would join UNC's Hussman School of Journalism and Media this summer with the title Knight Chair in Race and Investigative Journalism. According to the school's dean, Hannah-Jones was hired with the job protecting designation of tenure, just like every other previous Knight Chair. There's still no word on when the board will address the letter that was sent out and whether or when they will make a decision finally on tenure. Montana's top prosecutor has banned critical race theory and some anti-racism programs taught in schools. He's labeling them as discriminatory and says they violate federal and state law. The activities are also used for employee training in the state. The decision comes after Republican Superintendent of Public Instruction asked Republican Attorney General Austin Knudsen to weigh in on the issue. Montana, you see, is now the latest of several states to publicly denounce critical race theory as an attempt to pit racial groups against each other and teach that certain groups are responsible for injustices of the past. Supporters of the theory say it is a way to look at how race and racism have shaped the nation.